you happy now? Here are your cursed hearts. They're yours. Moors, there you are at last. And you've brought your friend. That's good. You were all that was missing.
Adam, we know that you're the one killing our brothers and stealing their hearts.
The bastards were trying to blackmail me. I still don't know which one of them it was, but it no longer matters. I got them all.
Are you insane, Adam? Give it up. You're trapped. You cannot hope to escape.
I'm not alone, Moors. They talk to me. Ever since that day, the wildlings forced me to eat poor Argalak's heart. The White Walkers. They want more sacrifices. Always have and always will.
No one is talking to you, Adam. You've simply lost your mind. And now you will die for all the crimes you have committed.
Feel free to try, but they won't let me die.
So, the madman sent his old patrol to the grave.
Few people could have lived after what he went through.
I was unaware how powerful the forces were beyond the wall. The White Walkers are clear enemies of the Lord of Light.
And both nothing more than ghosts in someone's imagination.
You're not one to talk of
I can't argue with that.
Enough talking for today, my lovelies. One of old Bear's men comes this way.
A crow?
Over there, Arson. Let's be off, quick.
Am I the only one to find those men suspicious?
Now they make me uneasy too. We should follow them.
All those that had...
Dealt with them too. All of us.
Mother, yes.
What about your... How is she faring?
better.
And the smugglers who dealt with them. All of Mother have mercy. How is she faring? It was the
Was she?
Everyone did warn them as well.
These rags belong to our prey. They have their smell.
So, we're dealing with wildlings dressed as villagers.
What makes you think you can come into my house? Bugger off.
Then shut your mouth. Did you think to hide from us by burying yourself down this rat hole? Don't play innocent with us.
My friend has some questions for you. I know what he can do, so I suggest you answer them.
Yes, of course. I'm at your service.
People around these parts are seldom mistaken for honest folk. Now, tell me what you're smuggling.
Pray, sir, I am but an honest mule driver. If it weren't for people like me, you wouldn't find a single civilized man around here.
What do you mean, mule driver?
The gift is vast, not many real roads. Long and difficult to get places. So, when a farmer wishes to sell on his harvest, it's more fitting for him if I make the journey for him with my mules. Take a portion of the goods down to Winterfell to fatten up the stocks. The rest I sell to the stewards of Castle Black. That's how the crows at the wall have something to feast on.
Who are those two suspicious men you were talking to outside?
Patrons, my lord. Free folk from the gift. They rarely leave their godforsaken farms, so they're wild types. They're not bad folk.
Is that so? They didn't have the look or smell of farmers, and I've a nose for that sort of thing.
To be honest with you, it was their first time in Mole's Town. I'd never seen them before, but that's hardly worth soiling your britches for, is it? There are some really lonely hovels out there, so you're lucky sometimes if the folk can even speak 3 words of the common tongue.
And you couldn't discuss mules within earshot of a sworn brother, eh? Don't try to fool me. I've got a keener ear than you'd think. You know what I think? Your farmers are wildlings. The ones Halfhand told me about. And you are a smuggling piece of shit that's been arming them with weapons. That makes you a traitor to our order, and thus a traitor to the realm. I should gut you right here and piss on your entrails. But you're lucky. I need you to tell me what you know first. Tell me what I need to know. And maybe I'll spare your life.
Damned crows. You always have to know everything, don't you? I couldn't care a fig for your quarrels with the wildlings. Me, I'm a man of trade. Ask me what you need to know and let's get it over.
There's something I don't understand. Those savages risk their lives breaking through the wall and making camp in enemy territory. All for a little trade with you? What were you selling that was so important?
Ah, well, many a thing. Food, for one, and clothes in great quantities. Have to admit they stand out a bit with their animals. But, and you'll like this, they also wanted rope. They wanted it by the yard, along with picks and huge baskets.
The Heart of Fire? Why rope?
To climb the wall.
They wanted to return home, you see. I didn't see the harm in helping them.
And what if they were preparing to attack? Fool. They could bring over more warriors, more raiders, and you were helping them. I'll stop them before they can. Where are you to deliver the rope?
There's a trap door that lets you get through from the Molestown tunnels to the surrounding woods. The wildlings were to be watching for me and meeting me there.
I think we are finished here. What do you intend on doing with him more?
When a brother betrays the Night's Watch, he pays with his life. This rat deserves no better.
No, wait. You said you'd let me live if I told you everything. I told you all I know.
I did say that, but I've changed my mind.
You sons of poxy whores. You'll see. Hey, boys. This crow thinks he makes the law round here.
Arson, here! It's the one they call the Butcher. He'll track us no more.
Say what you will, savage. I come to serve you as an offering to your white gods.
This'll run! Once a brack!
He's a warg, idiot. He can follow me anywhere.
We'll hold him back. Go now.
There's one thing I admire about your kind, lad. You know how to die with dignity. It's over here. The girl was running as if the others were on her tail. She didn't even try to cover her tracks.
Do you know where she's going?
Aye, it's the path that leads to Icemark. Those whore sons have gone back to the scene of their crimes. We must make haste. I don't know what the wildling wench is planning, but I'd rather she didn't get too far ahead of us.
As you wish. We're freezing in these woods anyway.
My brother is fighting the butcher all on his own. You have to go back. You have to help him.
Should have run like you. Arsenal. Besides, dead by now. Look who come.
No! Arson!
Butcher! I am the Magna. You are not welcome. You bring death, like all the Crow brothers. Three folks say you roam the night with your dog. Ways of walks. Strange rumour it seems to me. But perhaps you're not quite as witless as Black Cloak would have us believe. Maybe we could come to some sort of an...
It's the first time I've heard the likes of you speak of agreement. You must really be desperate, Magna.
Just saving my kind, Butcher. A few days hence we'll be gone. You'll hear no more of us. No point spilling blood for so little. All we want is to live in peace, south of the wall. We'll go far from the crows, far from your fortress. Disappear from sight. Is that not enough for you?
So you can plunder and rape at your pleasure in the south? You take me for a fool?
Rape? We have our own women, Crow. They're hot, spirited, and they bear us strong sons. As for plundering, that won't be next. Forest is fast enough. Feed us plenty on this side of the wall as it did on the other. Believe me, we come here.
Your place is beyond the wall. You could have all the peace you wanted over there.
Won't be long coming now. No peace made with
White Walkers? What is he talking about?
The others. He speaks of the others.
We must take care of our families, Crow. Your wall will protect our women and children by death.
I am the shield that guards the realms of men.
What?
They are the vows I took with my order. The duty of the Night's Watch is to protect men from the horrors that lie beyond the wall, whatever their origins.
And where would you put the wildlings in all this? With the men, or with the horrors?
I do not know. Little of both, I suppose.
I am but a stranger here, but they seem human enough to me.
Hardly. They have plundered and burned the gift so much over the decades. Only a desert remains. I will not let them spread their filth throughout the Seven Kingdoms. Sabrak, tell your scum to gather their belongings. You will go back north of the wall, even if it means throwing you over myself.
You'll never be more than a... Always your code and laws above sense. Come then, let's see what you're worth about a Magna of the Free Folk.
All this excites you, does it, Butcher? All the screaming, the blood-soaked snow, and the smell of guts. It's my turn now, is it? You want to see how a woman of the free folk dies?
I'm not in the habit of killing women.
I piss on your pity. You slaughtered my whole clan, my brothers, my cousins, my friends. Would you prefer just to leave me alone to die here in the snow?
If that's the end you choose for yourself, feel free. But I'm sure you'll find a home to welcome you among the peasants of the Gift.
Raven, I'll murder them all, those peasants of yours. I'll slit their little ones' throats and burn their shacks to the ground.
Well then, someone will end up sticking a pitchfork in your belly. But it won't be me. Alistair, let's go. We're done here. I found Adam. He was the one behind all these murders.
Hard to believe.
It all goes back to a patrol 3 years ago, when he said he escaped the wildlings. However, he didn't really escape. The wildlings agreed to let him go, after he ate the heart of the sworn brother they captured alongside him.
Jess? That's disgusting. Can't even imagine.
He thought he'd left all of it in the past, but someone knew his secret and had started blackmailing him. He was certain that it could only be one of the original patrol, so he began killing them off, one by one. The same vile way he killed the first of his brothers.
Did he do such a thing?
He'd lost his mind. When I found him in the forest, he talked of hearing voices and white walkers.
And what?
He was already dead when I reached Adam. There was nothing I could do to save him.
7 hells.
However, that monster is now dead. So we have no reason to be holding Patrick prisoner anymore.
Agreed. We'll release him right away, as soon as we inform the Lord Commander about what happened.
Thank you, Morse. Thank you with all my heart.
Now you'll be able to resume your watch.
Yes, I suppose. But to be honest, I'm unsure how I feel. My brothers were so quick to turn their backs on me. For many, I was never really one of them.
You're a sworn brother of the Night's Watch, Patrick. No one can deny that.
I suppose you're right.
wildlings.
Moors, finally. So, how was the hunt for wildlings?
As usual, Halfhand. They had returned to settle near Icemark. You do not need to send another patrol after them. They're just food for the vultures now.
Very well. The peasants of the gift can now sleep in peace. We owe you a lot, Butcher.
I don't know. These were different. They didn't seem very threatening to me. All they wanted was to find shelter by the wall to live through the winter. Should have seen them. They stank of fear.
Fear? What do they fear that could have driven them so hard?
The others. From what they say, their whole tribe fled their territory to escape from the White Walkers.
We haven't seen the others at the wall or beyond for thousands of years. Any other time I would have told you these were tales to deceive you. Now, not the first time I've heard mention of them. One of our boys declared he saw them when he was last out ranging. I've heard a few rumors since being at the wall. These ones keep coming back. Something evil is crawling upon the horizon. I can feel it, even in my missing fingers. I'll bring it up with the old bear when I get a chance. Anyway, thanks for your help. I knew that your tracking talents would make a difference.
Thinking about it, and it seems to be working.
Very well. Is everything ready? There's no going back.
We have things to take care of before we go.
Very well. Is everything ready? There's no going back.
All is ready.
This is where it will all be settled.
I know. Sharpen your blade, or blood will be shed. Valar, cursed be your name, all that you stand for. You took the lives of Serena and Tyre. Now, Jane, I swear by the Seven, you will pay for this. My death will be but a small price to pay. I must fall. I will not fall alone. I will destroy anyone who is a danger to the child, whomever he may be. For the child. For Jane. But he cannot stay with me. I know only war and bloodshed. All I can do is kill those who threaten his life. Make sure he grows up in safety.
It is time to meet your fate, Valar. My sister's blood will be avenged. River Spring will never fall to you. I will not allow your bloodseekers to oppress my people any longer, nor shall you sully the name of Sarwick again. You will now feel the wrath of the Red God. I will kill you before the Queen grants you my titles and lands. And with the King dead, the Queen won't grant an audience until everything is once again under control. I can trick him. But the child? Valar thinks he is no longer a problem. If all goes badly, I could offer the child to the... And then, I don't want to even think about it. I must finish Valar, and to do that, I need Mors.
On the eve of the day which will seal their destiny, our heroes are faced with a moral dilemma, as in the past. Two men, two brothers in arms, united by a shared desire for vengeance, but separated by different goals. Two heroes, two destinies, of which only one be real. Which destiny? And so, the story will be written in the name of a man who lost everything rather than abandon his belief.
Stop there, my lords. No one else is to enter the town without submitting a few. You should know that the city has been in mourning since the king died. The Queen does not wish anyone to take advantage of the recent confusion to cause unrest in the town. Would you be, by any chance, related to the Stark family?
Not at all. Why do you ask?
No reason, my lord. It's nothing important. Right. Please give me your names and the purpose of your visit to the town.
We are Mors Westford and Alistair Sarwick. We have come to the city on private business, and we will not be staying long.
I see. If you will, my lords, please stay here for a moment whilst I check something. I think we have ourselves a little problem. You appear to be who you say you are. On the other hand, there's a bounty. Quite a substantial bounty too. Whoever brings you in will share a fat purse of golden dragons offered by Sir Valar himself. But I'm not one for violence, you see, and I like sharing even less. I'm going to give you a chance. If you give me 2 golden dragons, I'll order my men to look the other way when you're about. What do you say?
So you want a bribe? Is that it? This city really is a nest of vultures. Come here so I can show you my steel.
Very well then. A shame for you. Guards, here! Kill the criminals!
So, Valar has put a price on our heads.
Coming from him, it doesn't surprise me. Stay on your guard.
Your cursed Meister isn't there.
That's strange. I hope nothing has happened to him.
I knew this was all a bad idea. We need to pick up his trail as fast as we can.
My Lord Alistair, I was just hoping I'd see you again. Tell me you found my Gawain.
I'm sorry. My brother was murdered.
What? Oh no! Gods have mercy, no! Gawain.
Worry not. You're still young and pretty. There will be other opportunities. My brother has been avenged. Now he can rest in peace.
I don't care for vengeance, my lord. Vengeance won't share my bed, or offer me affection and security.
I can understand that. You're not the only one who... Now, tell me, how is it we find you here?
I suppose I can tell you now. I was walking near here this morning when I heard the voice of Lord Varys. He was here, in this corner. He was talking to someone, an old man. They were discussing meeting you. Lord Varys clearly mentioned your name. I found myself hoping for news of Gawain. But when they left, I decided to wait here to see if you would appear.
Varys.
The spider must have caught your damned Meister in his web.
Tell me what more you heard, Felena. Very important.
Lord Varys spoke about taking your friend somewhere hidden and secure, near the rich areas, I believe.
Let's head to the upper town. The very worst. My hound knows your Meister's scent.
Thanks for your help.
Thank you for answering my question.